Hey everyone. So I tried to do a video yesterday on a look that I did and I posted it yesterday. And for some reason my camera didn't save the video. I don't know what I did. I tried to use a new app, so I'm going to try and do it really quick before I go to work this morning. So the first thing that I'm going to do is take the primer and put some on. And you don't need a lot of it at all. I actually put too much on yesterday, so that's probably a good thing I didn't show it. So I'm just going to take, you can see, like I don't have that much on there. And normally you want to let the primer set probably 3 to 5 minutes before you put anything over top of it. And this primer goes a long way. So it may not look like I had enough on, but I definitely did. Okay. So while that actually just sits, I just want to talk to you, for a minute about our skincare line. I know that I have been praising the Shine Wipes forever now, and I love them. And when I started using them, I stopped breaking out and all my blemishes and everything went away. And I loved it. But I wanted to try some of the other products, so I ended up ordering the Pore Purifying Cleanser and the Detox Mask, and I think it arrived last Monday, which actually was perfect because last week was probably one of the most stressful weeks that I've had in a really long time, and I broke out like crazy. And I haven't broken out since I started using the Shine Wipe, so I was really upset for that fact, and plus what was going on. But I started using the Pore Purifying Cleanser like as soon as I started breaking out. Like I think I broke out on Monday, and then I got it on Monday and I started using it right away. Like my face was completely red on Monday. Like it was everywhere. It kind of looked like I had a rash, but it was me breaking out. And then the detox mask. So I started using the Shine Wipes to remove my makeup. I wash my face with this in the morning and at night. And then I have done this, my second time was yesterday. So you want to do it 2 to 3 times a week. And like you can see just a little bit right there that's left, and it's almost gone, and right here, and then that's it. Oh, a little right there. And that's it. Like, I'm serious. My face was so red and blotchy, and it was just crazy. But I've always heard about the good things about our skincare line, but I witnessed it myself this week, and I'm telling you, if you're breaking out because of it's that time of the month for us girls, or if you suffer with blemishes or acne or anything, then I really suggest that you try that. But so that's my little spiel for that. So I have the primer on, and now I'm going to do the foundation. Just want to shake it for about 20 or 30 seconds. Make sure you get the foundation out of the dropper there into there, and then mix it up again so it doesn't sit in the, in the dropper. Oh, sorry, get the camera there. So you only need about 4 drops, and that'll cover your whole face. You can use a brush like this, or this is the liquid foundation brush from Unique. Or if you have like a kabuki brush that you'd want to use, you can usually get those anywhere. We also have them too. Or just a regular foundation brush, then that should work perfectly fine as well. So just want to dab it everywhere. And then just blot it in. You can also go in round circular motions as well if you want instead of blotting it in, but I'm going to blot it in right now and then do that after. And I also have just a little mirror beside me because I can't really see it in the camera, so if you see me looking over there, then that's why. And always make sure to blend into your neck. I haven't done my hair yet, and my hair is just so puffy. Get a haircut. All right, so when you go in a circular motion, you always want to go out. You never want to go in because then you'll clog up your pores. So you kind of want to think of the way that I've heard it explained, which was really great, is that you want to think of your pores as fish scales. If you go in, you're pushing towards it. If you go out, then you're not clogging them up. I always get the reddest right in the middle, and I don't know why. All right. Perfect. All right. So, hair. Sometimes I use the brow pencil. I don't know where I put it though. This brow pencil, but today I'm not going to. I usually use it in light because my brows are so light. But today I'm going to use Palette 4's Arrogant. Just this color right here. I'm just going to look in this tiny mirror here. So you just want to start underneath your brow. And go all the way along, just underneath. Mine kind of taper together at the end, so it's easy to do at that part. You always want to blow the excess off because it's very pigmented and you don't want to do super dark at the beginning. If you want them darker, you can always darken it after. So then do the same up top. And then just fill it in. Can't see too good in that little tiny mirror, so I'll take the big one here. Oh, I'm so tired today. All right, so you're gonna do the same. Oh, sorry. Same on the other side. So you're gonna start underneath. And then go along. See what I mean? It does come out dark already, so, or darker. So you don't want to put a lot on or a lot of pressure. Okay, and same for the top. And just fill it in. And if you get any excess, like underneath here, like along there or along this side, then I usually just take a Q-tip and kind of like just wipe it off. But it doesn't look like I need to do that today. All right. So that's that. And that was Arrogant from Palette 4 that we have. So now I'm going to take my eye primer, and you don't need a lot. Just comes in a little tube like this. And I literally only put that much on. And that's for both eyes. Because you don't need a lot at all. Okay. So I don't have that much time left. So I'm going to take palette 3 and I'm going to take Determined. I'm just going to pat it because it's really pigmented, like I said, see? Okay, so then you're just going to want to lightly go in just above the crease. So this is going to be your transition color. Actually, the brush that I'm actually going to use is this one. Sorry, the brush has I can't think today, it's Monday morning, a sponge brush on the end and then an angle brush on the other side. So I'm going to use that instead because it'll actually give me more of what I want. So I'm going to start in with a 7 instead and then go over. See, it's just above the crease. It's not actually in the crease. Okay, and then you're going to do the same to the other side. Start as a 7. Sorry. Okay, so then I'm going to take, and that's what I'm going to take this brush and put it in Cheeky. The sparkly purpley kind color. And then you're just going to want to lightly go what I was doing before. You just don't want to do it really lightly, not super heavy. And if you want it darker, then you can go on and darken it after. I'm just going to leave it lighter since I'm kind of doing more of a day look with it. Like it still comes out pretty decently darker, but I don't want it too dark. Don't know if you can kind of see there, the light from the kitchen is kind of into it. So that's as dark as I personally want it. If you want to do it darker, go for it, your call. So I'm going to take the sponge brush and I'm going to take Smitten. It's kind of like a silvery purple. I'm going to get it on the brush there. Then you just want to dab it on. You don't want to wipe it on because then you're wiping everything pretty much off. Just dab it. And same with the other side. A bit more on this side. When you put rose water on it, it is super more vibrant. It is a lot more vibrant. Okay, now what do I want to do? I think I'm gonna, where's it here? So I'm just gonna take the, oh yeah, it's on the same brush, Stephanie. Just gonna take that one again. Oh, pardon me. Actually, no, sorry. I'm gonna take this one. Getting everything mixed up this morning. And I'm just gonna kind of lightly go in the crease a bit more there, blend the two in. And I'm using the Cheeky. I'm just going to take this little brush here and kind of blend it in lightly. And then I'm going to take the Tender from palette 4 and use another angled brush. That's this one here. I'm just going to go above the brow line and kind of just blend it into the Cheeky just to make it a bit more toned down. Same with the other side. So on the brow bone, just blending it in. Now I'm just gonna take my little blending brush, just kind of blend the two together. So it's gonna be a really light look. It's not gonna be super dark or anything. And I'm just gonna put a little more of the Smitten in the corner. Pardon me. Just blend it a bit. Okay, so now I'm going to, I keep hitting this, sorry. I'm gonna take an angled brush. If you have a liner brush, that would work the best. I don't, so this is the best I got. And I'm just gonna take the Irate, it's a matte black, and push it in to my lash line. And I'm gonna do the same on this side. Now I'm just gonna do like a lighter liner look. If you want it darker or to stand out more, then you can spray your brush or even the palette the color that you want with rose water, and it'll come out darker. Okay, so I did that, and I'm just gonna take my gel liner. I don't remember who it's by. It's a cream liner. The name is kind of worn off, but that's okay. So I'm just gonna take, can't really, let's do it this way. So I'm gonna take my brush or my liner and I'm just gonna go right into the lash line. I'm just doing that because I don't have a liner brush, so this will help push it in more, like push the shadows in. And get any spots that I may have missed with the brush that I used. And because I want it a little softer, I'm going to take a flatted tip brush like that. And I'm just going to kind of smudge it in. Now since I'm using a eyeshadow and like a cream liner, it's easy for me to smudge it in. Our other liners are smudge proof, so don't have to worry about that. Well, after you let them dry, they're smudge proof. If you smudge it right away, then you should be good. If that's what you're wanting to do. A little too much up there. Got a little too smudge happy, apparently. All right. Okay, so that is that. And now I'm going to do my mascara. So the mascara I'm actually going to use today is not our 3D Fiber Lashes. It's actually by Tarte. It's got a little sample here. I got it in with my Ipsy, and I love it. I love it so much. I'm obsessed with it right now. So this is what I'm going to use today. It's the Tarte, and I haven't curled my lashes yet, but that's okay. Sometimes I use this mascara as a base for my 3D Fiber Lashes, so it's always an option. Oh, I always get it on myself. I just like how it like separates the lashes there and helps make them look even fuller than before. Like for real, I always get mascara on myself. It's ridiculous. What time is it here? I don't have a clock in front of me, so. Leave it to me to get mascara everywhere. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to quickly do my concealer and then line under my eyes. So I'm using this one in Scarlet. Where does it say? Yeah, Scarlet, the Skin Perfecting Concealer. So I'm just putting like that much on. You don't need a lot. And you always want to do a triangle. And I just poke myself in the eye. And then all I do is just dab it in with my finger. Make sure you blend your concealer down into your cheekbone when you blend it in. Because you want to blend it in, you don't want to just highlight what you're trying to conceal, right? So again, just do the same on the other side. Blend it in. Let the acrylic straighten my hair. All right, so that is that. Now, okay, so I had a little spot up here. You can't really see it, but in the camera, but I know it's there, so don't even really need to touch it up, to be honest, but whatever. A little too much concealer on that one. Okay, so I'm going to now put my powder on. I'm using the pressed powder in Velour again, same as my foundation color. I was using a rounded brush like this, but I actually seen a video to use a flat brush, which makes more sense. And you just want to like pat it on. And the reason why you want to pat it on instead of rubbing it on is because you're actually just rubbing the other product you just put on off your face. So you're wasting product and you're wasting money, and I never thought of that when I started doing this. So it's a really good reason, and I actually like the coverage a lot more when I pat it in. Except on your neck, you don't have to pat it in on your neck. All right. And now the last thing, like a second last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take that liner brush again, And I'm just going to line underneath my eye, just lightly, with whatever was left on my brush of the Irate. And then I'm going to take my crease brush and I'm going to get some cheeky on it, which is that purpley color. And then I'm going to line it more with that. Do the same to the other side. Okay, and then I'm just going to take my mascara and just lightly do the bottom. Don't mind my mascara face. And then I'm going to do a second coat as well. And then once it dries, I'll curl it. And that was my look from yesterday. Oh, and I have blush today. The blush that I've been, where's my blush brush? Blush I've been using has been Caribbean Sun. It's by Jelly Pong Pong Cosmetics. Haven't really heard of them before, but I clearly love it. I got this in my Ipsy too. So when you're doing bronzer or blush, you want to go in a circular motion. And you don't want to smile, just keep stone face. You don't want to go, or just keep stone face. And always just bring it up a bit. Like not a bunch, so you don't look like you're just... Hey everyone, so while I was doing my video, it cut out. So the last spot it was at the mascara part. So after that, I just took the brush that I used for my liner and did a little underneath my eye, and then took my crease brush and put some cheeky on it and did that as well. I actually also did my concealer. So you always want to go, I use Scarlet, the Skin Perfecting Concealer from Unique, and then put it in a triangle, brush it out, pat it in with your finger. And then I did the pressed powder, the Touch Mineral Pressed Powder with a flat brush, and then just dab it on to conceal it. And then I did the liner. So then I did the line with the Irate just lightly, and then I went in with the cheeky and did it over top of the Irate with my crease brush. And then put mascara on the bottom. And then I used the Caribbean Sun Jelly Pong Pong. I don't know, I got this in with my Ipsy as well, and I love it. Clearly, I broke the lid off, and it's almost done. And I use that as my blush. And you always want to go lightly and start in the middle and go in circular motions and go upwards. So that's what happened after the video cut off. And now I have to go get ready for work. Well, do my hair for work and get going because I'm running late. So if you guys have any questions or anything, just let me know, and I will talk to you later. Okay, see ya.